is the Neato D7 connected, and the test we are doing is a time test of the robot running the hallway. This should take no more than 5 minutes based on previous runs. You can custom set with the D7 and the D7 only. Can you select the zones feature where you can divide your rooms up into zones and tell it to go vacuum just those zones. Now that's different than the other Neato D3, 4, 5, and 6. They all give the no-go lines, which you can draw lines on the map and tell it where not to go. And while you can do some finagling and get it to go to one room by drawing no-go lines, you'd have to do that every time and adjust those lines. And it would also vacuum the entire time it was traveling to the room. So it would consider that a path to vacuum and vacuum all that. Whereas if I send this to a room across the house with the room function and the zone function, I select, say, the bathroom on the other side of my house, and the robot starts up without turning the vacuum on and drives straight to that bathroom on the other side of my house, vacuums it, turns the roller brush off, and proceeds to go back to the dock. So it does save some batteries, save some wear and tear. That's the reason why I chose the Neato D7, is because it came with all the software, as well as the better battery, side brush, and just overall it has more a better look to it. It's got a stainless steel look to the top lid, looks a little bit more expensive. The materials are really nice on it. It doesn't feel cheap at all, and when it's rolling across the tile floor, it doesn't clink and sound like it's a cheap appliance running across. This is my second Neato D7. The first one I had, the side brush stopped working within, I think it was the first vacuum it stopped working. The belt slipped off, and then the robot at times couldn't find its home base. I had all kinds of software glitchiness going on with it. Now, one thing we'll notice here, when it's vacuuming, it splits this hallway up, which goes all the way down to that door. It's splitting it up into two sections. As you notice, it's vacuumed all of this right here and has not done this down here, and now it will proceed to do the second part of the hall. That's inefficient, and that was one of my down votes on the Neato, is the efficiency of it could be better. It could just go up and down the entire hall. That means it has to turn less. Because it turns less, that will speed up the entire vacuuming process, and it will reduce wear and tear. This robot's having to turn around twice as much because it split this long hallway up into two zones. So as you can see, it does a pretty good job of navigating the hallway space. It gets pretty darn close to the sides, and that flat front design does give it a little bit better ability along with the side brush. The Neato D3 and D4 don't come with that little small spinning side brush, and that does help get debris away from the sides of the walls, but it does a really good job as far as getting debris off the sides of the walls. Again, my first one I got, the side brush stopped working on the first go, so that was a bit concerning because I got it off of Amazon. I returned it right away, and this is the replacement. This is only the first day I've run it, so I have not seen any software glitches or issues. It's been able to find its home base each time, and of course the side brush is still running. So now it's finished. As you can see, it turned the vacuum cleaner off, and we are looking at coming up right at 5 minutes on this video. So it took 5 minutes to vacuum that hall, and that is the Neato D7. for more reviews of this robot and an upcoming review on the Roborock, the new Roborock S4. Subscribe, comment below if you have the Neato D7, and tell me what kind of experiences you've had with it. I'd be interested to hear from you. Thanks.